A superfan falls in love with an influencer, they have a baby, and now he claims she's too busy chasing likes to take care of their child. Today, a judge is about to decide whether a social media lifestyle can outrank parental responsibility, and trust me, this case gets heated fast. Keep watching, the numbers coming later will make your jaw drop.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You all may be seated. Okay, Mr. Foster, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, what's happening is this. She's out and she's partying, she's having fun, she's doing all this stuff like all on social media. She's a social media influencer. I met her because I'm one of her super fans.
Oh,
yeah.
This is cute.
And right there, pause. A super fan becomes the father. This already sets up a wild dynamic. He didn't just meet her randomly, he followed her, watched her content, was part of her fan base, and eventually ended up in a relationship that led to a child. This explains why the court is interested in the backstory. Parasocial turned real-life parenting. But notice what he's emphasizing: her social life, her parties, her online persona. His tone suggests frustration, maybe even disappointment in what he thought she'd be as a parent versus who she currently is. Question for you watching: is he genuinely concerned for the child, or low-key resentful about her lifestyle and success? Drop your thoughts in the comments.
How it happened was that since I'm a super fan, I'm kind of following her around, see what she's doing. But she actually called for me to cater to one of her areas, which is how we actually hooked up from there, because I'm a chef.
Okay.
We have one child together, and she's not really doing the things that she's supposed to do as a mother, pretty much supporting the child, being there for him, paying any Medicaid or so, dealing with for the child. I practically do all that. And I brought her here today just to say, hey, you gotta step up your game. You gotta do something, help out this child, because I can't be the only supporter if you're here supposed to do something as well. I mean, I can do it, but I do need a little bit more income for that.
Okay, I'm a little bit more interested in the background. How you became a super fan and you hooked up.
Well, I'm a follower.
I mean, I don't need all the details about, how the child was conceived. I'm just interested to see how that works,
Well, I'm the type of guy that I always post all my stuff, letting people know this is what I do, like all my catering stuff and all that. But when it comes to her, I know that she does all this stuff, and I know she's a big influencer, and she pretty much puts everything out there. She's really, when it comes to making it to a live stream, she can do that. She has that.
Notice how he keeps returning to the same theme: her online presence versus parental duties. Meanwhile, he's emphasizing that he cooks, works, handles medical needs, and essentially carries the primary parent load. In custody cases, judges weigh stability heavily, not glamour, not income, not popularity. If one parent is consistently hands-on while the other is often traveling or streaming, courts almost always lean toward the more present caregiver. Also, pay attention, she hasn't disputed his claims about doing most of the childcare yet. Could be strategy, or could be a sign she knows he's right. Would you trust a high-travel influencer lifestyle for a toddler?
But, so that's what I did. I actually reached out to her in that way, and that's how I got more of my influence out there, so I can actually start catering and partying catering to all these parties.
Okay, all right. And so you want her to pay child support?
Yes.
All right, and you said the child is on Medicaid,
yes.
Correct? Okay. All right, is there anything else you want me to know before I move over to her?
No.
Okay. Ma'am? Welcome. I'm honored. Social media influencer?
It's crazy.
Yeah, it is, but what does that have to do with you being a mom?
I'm out there trying to make money and trying to support my child. I do send him money. I'm just trying to grow my business.
How much money do you send him?
It just depends on what's going on during the week, what I have and what my income is each month.
On average, how much money are you getting from her, if any?
She only sends about maybe like $200-300.
$200 or $300?
This is where the case turns personal fast. Of lying, body language analysis, hand gestures, even live stream poses are brought into the courtroom. Legal evidence, but it does show emotional instability, which judges notice. Meanwhile, the father claims this case is about revenge, not support, and points to the timing, right when he has a fiancée and another child. That argument isn't. courts do look at delayed filings critically. The longer someone waits, the more scrutiny they face over motive. This moment plants a seed in the judge's mind. Is this case filed or about reopening old wounds?
$200 or $300? You're a social media influencer?
Well, I'm still growing my business. I mean, I'm
Right.
But
Not
she
that.
parties, it's all over, it's online. It's like she's everywhere.
And you're getting paid for these appearances,
and you
right?
party too. That's how we met.
Nah, I was catering to
You were
to one of
catering,
your parties. Yes.
Oh,
So I wasn't really partying. I was catering. I had to work it.
right. That's what they're calling catering these days. Being a super fan. I get it.
It was one time.
One time and you all had the baby?
Yeah, don't take that long.
Well, that's true. So,
So he is making a good income as well.
right, but the child is with him. So
Yes.
his income is not really
Because
concerning
I
for me.
travel. I travel.
Right, and you're being paid for your travel. Exactly. How much are you making, roughly?
Maybe about 100,000.
There it is, the moment everything shifts. You can almost hear the courtroom inhale. $100,000 a year is not casual income, especially when paired with minimal parental expenses. The judge immediately locks in, tone sharpens, body language changes. This is the kind of moment where viewers lean forward. Because in family court, income isn't just trivia, it's the backbone of support calculations. The fact she sends $200 while pulling six figures? That contrast is massive. And when she casually says she wants the child with her to grow his social media presence? That's where many parents and judges draw a hard line. Should a toddler be part of content creation?
You're making about $100,000 and you send him $200 or so for the baby?
Yes.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I'm not about to do this with you. You're making a lot of money and your child is coming up short and you don't have a problem with that?
No, I do have a problem with that. I would like him with me.
So you want the baby to be on social media for likes and follows?
Oh, it might
What
be
about-
something that
Like, what about school and all those other
he can
academic
do
things that he has to
homeschool
do?
when he's 3.
So
where-
he's
where
going
is
to
he
be on
homeschooling? In
virtual
hotels and
school
stuff like
with
that?
likes and followers?
You see it all the time. Why not? I mean,
Right, but don't you believe that that's a distraction?
no, I mean, I feel like, I'm making a pretty good income, and I think that this could really help him when he's older and to
I
save up some money.
Well, if you're making a pretty good income, you can send more.
I agree with that.
Maybe you could work harder.
No, ma'am. Maybe you can work harder to be in your child's life. And I highly doubt a judge would place the child with you knowing that you travel, you're doing all of these things for growing your business, and the child is with him. Sounds like 100% of the time.
No, not all the time.
Okay, how often do you have the child?
When he allows the child to be with me when I'm not traveling.
Oh, okay. So when you're not traveling, that's how often?
Really, a couple of days, a month.
This is one of the most critical moments legally. She finally reveals the actual visitation only a few days per month, when she isn't traveling. That alone dramatically weakens any claim to primary custody. Courts prioritize stability, routine, education, medical structure. And toddlers? They need predictability, not suitcase life. Her tone also shows a bit of disconnect. She believes because she's the mother, she should automatically be the primary parent. But modern courts operate on best interest of the child, not tradition, gender, or social media image. This is where the judge gets firm and honestly, rightfully so. If a parent is present 90% plus of the time, should they carry the financial load alone?
Exactly. You made that up. This is what we're going to do. We're going to place you on child support based on that $100,000 a year, ma'am. Yeah, and don't look confused. It's the right thing to do. It is absurd that you believe it is okay to only send a couple of $100s to dad for your child, and you actually think that it's okay for your child to be toting along with you to grow your social media influence? Yeah, no, that's not what we're going to do. This child needs to be in an environment that is stable. Need to make sure that school is being attended to. How old is this child?
About 3.
3 years old. No. Kindergarten will be here before you know it. He does not need to be traveling and going to homeschool and virtual school all over the country or wherever it is that you have to appear. You'd agree with me, right?
I mean, I guess I have to.
No, you don't have to, but don't you believe that's in the best interest of the child to be somewhere stable?
Well, I think the best interest of the child would be with me, and if I'm growing a business and I can take care of them.
And you believe that because you're the mom?
Yes.
Oh, well, that's not going to happen today. So what we're going to do is base your child support off that $100,000 that you testified to, that makes your gross $8,333.33, bringing your net to $6,212.37. That makes your monthly child support obligation $1,242. Now, you mentioned Medicaid.
Yes.
Medicaid is not free. He doesn't have to pay for it, but you do. So it's based on 9% of your gross, which your gross is that $8,300 that I said earlier, that brings your reimbursement to Medicaid $750. If you can find somewhere on, private health insurance, I'm pretty sure you can find it a lot cheaper. Maybe one of your followers is a health insurance agent or something, and they can get you something cheaper, okay? So based on that, $1,242 plus $750 brings your monthly child support obligation to $1,992.
Almost $2,000 a month, a figure that aligns with her income and the child's needs. Notice how she goes quiet afterward, even glances at Dad, maybe expecting sympathy or negotiation. But the judge doesn't budge, instead makes it clear income growth could even increase support later. That line was a full mic drop. The message? You want influencer success, great. But your child should benefit from it too. The ruling also includes Medicaid reimbursement, pushing her to consider private insurance, something influencers often don't talk about publicly but is a real cost. This is accountability meeting lifestyle. What do you think, fair judgment or too harsh?
You're going to pay that monthly to Dad. Any questions?
No, I don't have any.
Why did you look at him?
Because I was just thinking he's making more money, he's doing more gigs.
That's great, and so are you. And if you make any more money doing more gigs, we can just increase your child support. Anything further?
Nope.
Is there anything further, sir?
No.
Okay, nothing further. You all are dismissed.
So here's the final breakdown. A father who began as a superfan now raises their child mostly alone, while the mother travels and builds a brand. She earns six figures but contributed only a couple $100 monthly, so the court ordered structured support, $1,992 per month. No custody change, no influencer lifestyle exemption, just a clear ruling centered on stability and the child's best interest. Cases like this highlight a growing reality. Online success doesn't replace parental responsibility. If anything, it increases it. If you found this case as shocking as we did, hit like, drop a comment, and subscribe for more courtroom breakdowns.